Okay guys, in this video I'm going to do two big things. First, we're actually watching the live market here on Bitcoin. I want to talk about why Bitcoin is crashing right now and two ways that you can make money from Bitcoin. Number two, I'm going to make some pretty big predictions about where I think Bitcoin is headed long term. So before we look, and actually one thing you'll notice is this is the 1 minute. Bitcoin is going absolutely nuts right now. It opened today, so this is a daily chart. You can see this big red candle. This is today's price. It opened up here, call it, 1100, and right now we're down around 850. Okay, so it is fallen by, a few hundred points here. And one thing to keep in mind is the blog post that I did a couple of weeks ago based on is Bitcoin a good investment. I did videos and sent this to everybody because I think it's really important. I talked about the risk of speculation and how bubbles occur, and really just from a trader's perspective, because my perspective is kind of unique. I spend all day every day trading the markets, and I'm very active in both stocks and futures and currencies, and so I want to just help you as maybe a speculator or an investor kind of figure out what you should do. Now, let me just say, and here's kind of the big prediction, I think Bitcoin's prices are going way higher than $1,200. Okay. Now, I'm saying that in the face of a massive, massive down day. Okay. So even though Bitcoin's price is crashing right now, I'm predicting that Bitcoin prices are going way higher. Now, the reason why that's true, okay, the reason for that thesis, and again, let's look at a 1 minute chart. You can see Bitcoin is crashing. It's at the low of the day right now. Looks like it's about to have another panic. You can see here for about the past 20 minutes, we've just been bouncing around. And you can actually make a lot of money scalping this. If you were buying down here in the 840s and then selling right back up here in the 870s, you could actually make a lot of money just scalping. And I'm going to show you in some upcoming videos and lessons how to do that, how to actually day trade Bitcoins. But let's go back to the big picture. Okay, let's talk about where Bitcoin is headed and why. First and foremost, okay, the most immediate picture, I think if Bitcoin snaps below 800 today or tomorrow, I think we could see a panic down in the $500 to $600 range. Okay, so I do not think that Bitcoin prices are just going to go straight up. This is wildly speculative right now. It's very, very aggressive. But the thing that you need to know is this isn't just like a stock that everybody's getting pumped about. Okay, this isn't like a penny stock promotion where you have somebody who's getting paid to drive the price of a stock higher. What this is a change in everything. Okay, there's a lot of people that are speculating that this is going to change everything. And I'll show you, since my last blog post, some research that I've done and how I'm actually getting involved in the Bitcoin space. Here in Austin, Texas, there's actually an angel network. So private investors who fund early stage startups, there's an angel network that's built around Bitcoins. All right, and I'm actually part of this network. We're looking for Bitcoin startups that we think have big potential. All right, now the other thing is you have Bitcoin meetups popping up all over the place. Okay, and just the fact that you have investors who are looking to fund companies, and just because you have meetups that are forming around something doesn't mean that it creates a good investment. There were hedge funds and meetup groups all around real estate investing, and we saw how that worked. However, the prospects of what Bitcoin can do are so huge, and again, there's a lot of risk here, but the prospects are so huge that it really makes sense that the general public, the mass amount of people, the more people that find out about Bitcoin are going to drive prices higher. All right. I really think this is true. I have no clue where it could get to. Maybe 2,000, maybe 10,000, maybe a lot higher than that. All I know is just based on the way that this movement is happening, when you have funds that are forming around this, there's also venture capital firms that are, really just starting to focus in on this. And whenever you have governments that are starting to really accept that this is unstoppable and they just need to play ball, whenever that happens, this thing can really, really go crazy. Okay, so I don't think in the next couple of days we're going to see prices in the 2000 range or higher. But what I do think is over the next few weeks or months, prices are going to be a lot higher. So I've already started to accumulate some Bitcoins for longer term plays. But as far as actually trading it, I'm looking to make money on the swings here because there are just so many massive intraday swings that and there's so much dumb money in this market right now. It's actually very easy to trade. Compared to say Forex, if you're going to trade the euro compared to the dollar, that's very difficult because you have massive banks, you have a lot of algorithms. Right now, you have here a lot of dumb speculators, a lot of emotional kind of what we call in the professional trading space, retail traders, people who know nothing about trading and are just trying to get into this market just to make a buck. And so there's a lot of emotion, and that's what drives price like this. So if you're a skilled trader, or if you know how to come in and scout markets, the same rules apply. The same rules in stock trading or what I do, futures trading. All of the same rules apply. It's just easier when you have more dumb money in a market. And so I've got a lot of really good stuff coming down the pipeline, some good videos and lessons. And let me know what you guys think. Here we are, we're cracking almost a new low of the day. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Comments, questions. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Like up the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.